Alright guys, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. There is a beautiful electric storm just on the horizon there, and while it's still sort of clear skies over here, I better get inside before it comes across. It just looks amazing, some of these lightning bolts. So beautiful. So guys, we're back at Novigrad. And we're going to carry on with the final preparations missions. Yennefer is apparently in Dandelion's Inn, which I didn't think it was called. Meeting the Lodge of Sorceresses, and now remember, we've got to try and get them on board. A couple of them have already dropped off. One of them actually sadly passed on. That was quite tragic, actually. Very sad death. But Geralt did the honourable thing and put her out of her misery.
Geralt.
What is it?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
Okay, Ciri, why are you soaking wet? Alright, but what about they don't bite, not good. Okay, what about?
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Now, this is a very important choice. Again, I've pointed out a couple of these. If you want what I consider the better ending, or it's definitely a good ending, some say not the best, but it is the one I prefer, then you have to make some of the conversation options I've chosen. Here's another one. You can go with her, or you can say, look, you'll do fine on your own. Now remember, Geralt it's all about encouraging Ciri to gain confidence. And by doing things on her own, she'll realise that she can achieve these things, okay? So you'll do fine on your own, Ciri. Go, go, go.
Got nothing to be afraid of. Just go. Listen to what they have to say.
And if they try to force me into something?
Can't believe you'd ever let them. Margarita's only ever cared about your education. Doubt she'll try to drag you into politics. Philippa's tougher, plays a mean game, but ultimately respects those who hold to their views. If she makes you an offer, and you firmly turn it down, she'll respect that.
Thanks, Geralt.
Well, go. Don't give them any more time to strategize.
Not going with her?
Can't hold her hand if they're gonna take her seriously.
True. Good decision.
Oh, okay. Just give me the cold shoulder. Well, both shoulders, actually. So you noticed I've put her back in her original costume, outfit, whatever. I actually think it looks better. Look, don't worry, she'll be fine. Or pacing is making me nervous. Look, just don't worry. She's fine.
Relax. She'll be fine.
Rita won't hurt her, but Philippa, she can be ruthless.
Ciri's been in tougher situations and come out of them all right.
True. We managed to instill some principles, skills that have helped.
Exactly. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
Of course. I'll just have a peek.
That look on his face like, why? What are you talking about? Stop spying. Yeah, stop spying.
Don't spy on her. You really have that little faith.
I don't trust Philippa and Rita.
So why'd you even allow this meeting to happen?
For the same reason you did. If they're to respect her, she can't be seen to be hanging onto my apron strings.
Okay, just switched up the colour settings there a little bit. I've made some tweaks and changes to things, the way I'm recording it. It's really to try to get the Hogwarts Legacy game a little bit better, but it's affected The Witcher 2, so sorry if it's a glaring difference. I hope it doesn't put you off. Alright, look, what do you see?
What do you see?
Philippa pontificating. Ciri pacing wall to wall. She stopped. She's saying something. Philippa's turned pale.
Ooh. Bravo, Ciri, absolutely.
That's my Ciri. Probably gave her an earful.
Quiet! Here she comes. So?
You were eavesdropping.
Yes.
No.
Oh, you haven't changed a bit.
Look, we were trying to act natural. We didn't get away with it. Okay, what happened? Or do you want to be alone? Oh, do you want to be alone?
If you want to be alone for a while, to digest, process.
Yes. I shall go for a walk. I must unwind.
Remember, we need to go to Skellige. Avalach awaits at the port.
I remember. I'll be there soon.
I hope she's...
She'll be fine. She's tougher than we think. You ought to visit Avalach. He wished to see you, apparently.
Right, well, Avalach has been trying to take down Eredin's kingdom from within, convincing that guy Gale to, well, to stab him in the back, really, as a regicidist. Here we go. This is Avalach's ship. Now, what does he want this time?
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Man, I love the hood. It looks so good. Secured them amnesty, really?
I hear right. You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
I tell you what, you know, this is... She's so frosty.
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Dimeritium. And how would Rita know this? True, Emperor hid that from you, but how would Rita know?
How's Rita know? Barely got out of prison herself.
She spoke to Fringilla before they imprisoned her. Fringilla said that the Emperor had summoned her and she'd explain why after the meeting. No one's heard from her since.
Thought this kind of drama only happened around Radovid.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
All right. Set sail. Ahoy, me hearties.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go. I don't see why we would wait any longer. I don't know if I can come back and do other missions after. If we can't, well, there's always time after the game.
Anchors away.
Now we are really approaching endgame now. Oh, it's sad at the same time, brilliant.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfare, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
It's a question of who do you trust, really. We know this Gale character has given us this tip to fetch the Sunstone. But how much do we trust him and he won't stab us in the back? Do you see Geralt's got no legs? What's going on there? What are you up to? Ah, maybe a scout.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
So that's it. Nilfgaard has decided to attack Skellige, something that they were scared of,
We must
obviously.
hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Well, thankfully, Geralt's back to his true self. Can you teleport me into the Emperor's ship? I don't even know what the Sunstone is. Well, both are valid. Do I have to say both?
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Yeah, don't know. Never heard of it. I'm more interested in how to use it, or I love elven legends. Let's hear it. I want to hear this anyway.
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
Okay, and how do we use this once we've got it?
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Kroch's longships are moored there.
Perfect. Now teleport me across to the ship.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
you'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
Okay, toss me.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Thanks.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
Got it. I'm off. You can smell it from there, can't you?
I'm off.
Good luck.
Perfect. Now, crack and crate.
Boring.
Oh, he's over here.
shite.
All right. Oh, sorry. There are people here who will know where he is.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw 'em all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the black ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Love that guy. Love that guy. Right, it's only 1,450 meters away, but I can get there a little bit quicker, having successfully explored most of Skellige by now.
Well.
It's just south on the same island. Yep, here we go. Caer Muir. Aha. Yes, I have been here before. Alright. I came here looking for a particular item, but looks like the update changed the location of that item. I'm just going to polish my armor. Oh, it's at the back. They're really hard to spot, the armorer's tables.
The favor Lady Brand did for our son sure did bear a high price.
And what else would crack?
Right, here he goes. Now, this is Madman Lugos.
Never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
What is it if not treason or want to be king by the grace of Nilfgaard? Oh, that's gonna pull at a string or two. Let's give it a go.
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Oh, really? It didn't have to end this way.
Let's dance.
Oh, nice. Good to have a druid in a scrap. See you, Lugos. I ain't gonna be able to find a crown. Look at him go. Oh, alright. Let's not admire this too much. We've got some slashing to do. I tell you what, Geralt's just getting more and more surgical.
We should not stay here.
Oh, hello. Easy, Geralt. Geralt, we got him. Calm down. It's all good. Right, I guess we bravely run away to live and fight another day. Oh.
Faster! All together!
It's alright, crap. Ermion, sorry, I got this one.
Smell it!
There it is. Should probably be grabbing some of this loot, selling it later. Look at that. I love your attempt at showing me how adept you are with the axe there. A little bit of martial arts.
Onward!
Mistake.
There you go. I axed him for you, Ermion. He's better with that thing than I am with the sword.
Move. That's enough.
Wait. This one's really funny.
This one's really funny. You talking about me?
A Nilfgaardian and a drowner.
All right. What is it?
Drowners know how to swim.
I like that.
One more knee slammer like that. You're going for
Right, Ermion.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
Strange how these are turning up more and more readily. I guess because we're resolving some of these loose ends.
Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement? Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugas' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
Bit of a shame, really, isn't it? We've just started a civil war on an isle who are trying to, who need to unite, really, if they're going to face off Nilfgaard. Nilfgaard. Why have I returned to Skellige? We'll get to that in a second. How is Ceres doing? She's the new queen of the Isles.
How's Ceres handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugas excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Krach's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Ermion, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
I love this. Fishlung. Great name for pearl divers.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
So the druid doesn't have a thing for the sorceresses. Right, talk to the bard known as Eyvind and find and talk to the pearl diver. I think we shall... Oh, which one's closer? The bard known as Eyvind.
That's it, Roach.
Okay, let me off. Now don't take us another step. So, you must be Eyvind. Beautiful place to hang out.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
A legendary white whale? Oh, how cool. But what is it? It's a whale.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind.
Haha, he's talking about an eclipse.
Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
There it is!
Eyvind.
What?
Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern.
Oh, no.
It's research.
Research?
The poor man.
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe elves, under Ermien's tutelage.
Ermien? Man never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains. I've seen through you, you conniver. Cut me to bits if you like, I'll never tell you about the cavern.
Oh, I chose unwisely. God damn it. Well, now I'm glad you didn't get to see your white whale, you idiot. That do anything? No, it just makes you scared. I could burn you, you know. Yeah, be afraid. God damn it. Well, we saw the whale. I'm gonna write a song about it. Okay, no joy with this guy. We'll have to go find the Pearl Fisher.
Hey-ya!
At least I tried to tell him. Oh, this one is a long way away. Oh, but we have already been out to this Eldberg lighthouse, which is pretty close.
Not your average mist.
There's something about this isle. I've been here before. Oh, there's a quest here. Yes, there is a quest here. I remember this. It can be a little... I remember coming here, first of all, I was so low level. I might come back and do this. I think this is called the Tower Out of Nowhere or something. Maybe we can do that after. Plenty of wraiths around and lots of dead folks. I think I absolutely have to stick to the path here, otherwise we'd just get completely lost.
Snake-eyed prat!
What did he say? What did he say? Honestly, you'd have thought that the flames licking around his thighs there would have put him off his swing.
You're dead! Fuck you!
His final words. His parents would be so proud. Oh, nice shot. And so it ends. Now, what did you leave behind? A piece of string. An unsent letter. Should give that a read. Leif, go round up a few pearl divers and bring them here. The good ones this time. Those turds we brought in from Spikerog drowned before they could be of any use to us. I don't know, maybe that ship really has sunk too deep for any man to pull anything out of it, but it's worth a try. From what the survivors said, it was carrying a mighty hefty load of silver. Surely that's related to this quest, certainly the pearl divers. Oh, this is the letter Yennefer has given us to give to Emir. Allow me to remind you that our arrangement encompassed all the sorceress's wishing to take part in the risky endeavour whose success is so vital to us. I find it hard to believe that in the current situation, when I have already succeeded in gathering so many members of the Lodge, you would refuse to allow Fringilla Vigo to join our company. I understand there are personal factors that make you reluctant to part with your subject, but I assure you our interests are aligned in those matters as well. I promise that I will uphold the conditions of our arrangement, despite the fact that they will demand sacrifices of me and will leave me in an unfortunate situation. I therefore request, politely yet with great insistence, that you release Fringilla. With all due respect, I mean, that's just a threat, isn't it? Beautifully done. Okay, Pearls of the Coast. It says here, I might as well just flip over to it. There's this ship down here, or something down here, is a load of treasure, and I would be a fool to turn down the opportunity to get it. Let me go grab this stuff.
Must be the Pearl Diver's boat.
Must be, Geralt. Must be. Okay, oh, here we go. Straight down. And this was the poor guy. Oh, nice. Showing off there, doing a little somersault on the way down. Black magic doll. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. We got the treasure. It's done. A very simple quest, but I'll take it. Oh, the pearl diver that we were supposed to find was down there. There's an underwater cave. Of course there is. Let's go. How did the birds get in here? Oh, bats even. Okay. That makes more sense. So our pearl diver must be around here somewhere. Ha! Gotcha.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft. Can't you see he's a witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
No more pearls, or these are your people? Let's start with questions.
Run out of pearls?
Not your concern. What the sea gives, we take.
Seems she's a reluctant giver.
Aye, I could use a better knife. But a few hours and their fingers are swollen.
Okay, hand the bodies over to their families after taking quite a risk, or heard you know something about elven ruins. Yeah, let's ask them if they're gonna do the decent thing.
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
I mean, I think they have a good point. Let's get to the elven ruins then.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Ermion.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Cairtrold. In a cove you can only reach from the sea. But what you exactly... What's that? You hear that, Early?
Oh, my favourite.
Cormit, or I'll call the guards.
Let's go. I want to get this. I think I've just caught him as he's leaping towards me. Oh, that's great. Look at this. What a face. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I wouldn't say gorgeous is the right word, but you know what I mean. Stunning design. You right, Geralt? Stoic as ever. This guy's at least rushing to our aid, which is nice to know we're not on our own here. Oh god, it took him out straight away. You assholes. The pearl fishes are deaded. Any more? Guess not. Well, that's that then. I'll just light a candle in their honor. I feel bad for these two guys. They were coming to help, but I don't know if it's even possible to protect them. Now we know the location now, so apparently talking to Yennefer. I wonder if I can hop in the boat here and transport to a harbour that might be near where she is. It's one of the good things about having a boat, or this definitely wasn't in the main game when it first released anyway. When you're in a boat, you can fast travel to any of these locations, and of course, Yen is right next to one. Thank you, Yennefer.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
What do they think of next? It's a fantastic invention, isn't it? Notice these swords look so much larger than some of the others.
Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder
All
if he's
right,
not about
ladies,
to stab me in the back.
I've got some info hot off the press.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalach's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalach mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something, and he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Yes, sufficiently. Maybe you make it... No, come on. Don't say making too much of it.
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the Sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea.
Oh, look.
Gonna
Where's
need
she
some
going?
real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
So what? No one's going to give me a lift. I know Geralt doesn't like to travel by portals, but...
Boring as fucking shite.
Should we go have a little word with Triss? How you doing, Triss? No one's asked you how you are.
Yes, Geralt?
Have you been in Novigrad long? Putrid Grove when we first saw each other again? Oh, let's reminisce.
So, there you were in Putrid Grove, and out of nowhere I show up. What did you think?
Honestly? Oh no, not him again.
Figured as much. You weren't easy to find, you know.
You'd recovered your memory, found Yennefer's, so naturally, I thought the two of you...
But it turned out my amnesia changed nothing. Wanted to be with you, before, during, after, always.
Oh, Geralt. Oh,
I know
Geralt.
that now.
A kiss? Nothing?
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Oof. Everyone's so defensive. Just asking.
So long, Triss.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end of our conversation today. I think I better go.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Mr. Fancy Pants. That's the best nickname I've ever had in the whole of today.
Eye on you.
Go in health.
Now, I'm hoping I've already been to this island, or at least somewhere close by. It's gotta be. Got to be. Yes, we've already been here. The Pally Gap Coast. What a strange name. Elders say an isolated cave on this coast was once used as a retreat by the world's most famous bard, before the rise of Dandelion, that is. The great Zirne of Zanguibar, renowned from Nazir to the Dragon Mountains for his ferocious lute strumming. Ferocious lute strumming. I hope he's still around. Oh, well, that looks like an elven cave. Just a little bit, don't you think? Of course. The ladies, what got here first?
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yata Ligen!
Highly complex. It's not open.
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Try to get through the barrier.
Okay, we got him stuck. I'm going to keep on hitting him until he recovers. We got him stuck in a stun lock. I'm going to take full advantage of this. There it is. Right, we're probably going to get attacked by the other one. Come on. Go, go, go. Alright, that one's going to come out later, maybe. I got there first.
Come.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's
Oh,
a bit
sorry, I
low,
thought this-
isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
Oh.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalach's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Interesting. Sorry, I thought this was for a moment the elven ruins where we're going to find the Sunstone, but this is the place Avalach wanted to transport Ciri to. Loads of drawings of her. They are pretty close to Ciri. Obviously, not really ever seen her hair, but that is definitely Ciri. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful drawings. And I don't think Geralt's right that he was, that somehow Avalach is obsessed with her. Like, in a romantic sort of sense. Yennefer, what have you found?
It seems someone was literally just here.
Avalach's on the ship, we know that. An assistant. Ooh, an assistant, maybe.
Avalach's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow doesn't seem like Avalach to have one.
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
I was going to say teen spirit.
Aha.
Aha what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs.
Feelings mutual.
Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Okay, alright. Let me get my senses out. Nobody can sleuth quite like Geralt, so let me do the honors, ladies.
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
Oh, those look like the sweets that the witches used to leave out for the children in the bog. Oh, wow.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
Yes. Unless Avalach... Mind you, I suppose Avalach would need to brush his hair. Quite long and luscious. What is it? Why would he... Like, he went to take her here, but then thought twice about it. Why?
Yen.
Also heavily guarded by two beasts at the door. Oh, the family tree.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalach has analyzed all the paths of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
The paths of Lara's gene, those extinct. So maybe there are others that are alive?
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Why does she sound like she's lying? I wonder if the drawings that he made ended up being like his perception of what those genes would produce. Like as in whether, they would make somebody look like. Perhaps. I don't know. Let's look at his notes.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here later that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
No way.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalach never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure.
But he tried.
You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
So what was he trying to create? A clone of Ciri without the elder blood from her genes? Remarks concerning the death of Oberon. When Oberon Murkatak died, we lost not only our finest sage and leader, but also the best chance to renew the gene of the elder blood. Prior to this, success seemed possible, even imminent. I'd interpreted Cirilla's willingness to attempt to beget his child, despite her earlier resistance, as a personal triumph and a sign there was more of Lara in her than I had ever imagined possible. Now, with all my designs shattered and the benefit of hindsight, I've concluded that putting pressure on her then in Tirnalia had a very negative effect on our relationship. Yet I could not have predicted that Murkatak had so little time remaining and would squander it so foolishly, even though Cirilla was his for the taking. Now my only hope lies in trying to regain her confidence and trust at any cost. So, he had planned to, well, I hate to use the word, mate Ciri with this Oberon as a chance of renewing this line of elder blood. Why this guy? Like, why can't it just follow in her bloodline, no matter who she has children with? How cool. Okay. I mean, not cool. Horrible, I'm sorry. I mean, it's just like a fascinating concept. Oh, there you are. Look, who has portraits of themselves? It's not where he stays. There's somebody else here. I wonder if it's...
There, beyond the door.
I wonder if it is a clone. Yes, look, this is more a lady's quarters.
Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal. Elves sure know their fragrances.
Yes, he's got a partner here, a lover. Gotta be. Aha!
How did you get in here?
We mean no harm.
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. You. I remember you. From Tirnalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race.
Huh.
If it's Avalach you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Yeah, I want to hear more of this.
Like what?
He said you shed Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle.
Ooh, you bitch.
But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free of her.
The jealous wife.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
I don't think he hates you. I just think he's frustrated. He doesn't understand you or can't. He needs the elder blood, right? He needs to protect it. He knows what it is. He's the best chance of actually. Oh, never mind. I don't know. Let's just. You didn't actually believe her. You can't believe her.
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Go for it then. Do it. Do it. This is another important choice. You have to take this. Did I just run out of time? I selected go for it. That's important. It worked. Let's smash this place up!
There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
She looks so much nicer with a smile on her face, doesn't she? That was perfect. Even better. Wonderful. Okay, let's get outside. I don't think there's anything else to find apart from that snotty-arsed woman inside, so let's leave her to her miserable thoughts and get this renewed, confident Ciri out of here.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Yeah, we did more than
visit
that.
his grave with me. I'd like to say goodbye.
Again, important choice here. You must say, yes, I'll go with you.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Okay, I'm going to meet them there. Because I want to just... I want to wrap this episode up. And it'd be nice to start the episode with that moment with Ciri in the beginning of the next part. So let's do that in the next one.
You can take that alone, Ciri. Meet you on Hindersfjall.
As you wish. I'll be at the graveyard.
Please get it done quickly. And Ciri, try not to get into any trouble, all right?
Certainly don't plan to. See you.
So, it's another chance to take a little break. Skjal's grave. Now, you may remember... well, Yennefer and I found his grave. Yennefer reanimated him from the dead. And, sadly... we found out, oh man, he was such a tragic character, but a wonderful character. He helped Ciri, and I think they had an attraction. So she naturally wants to go back and visit his grave, which we're going to go do in the next part. But I wanted to just point out all those things I've said, the conversation options you need to have. You don't actually need to have picked all of them. I think you need 2 out of the 4 or 5 that I've been alluding to. But there's loads of like not I wouldn't bother watching the video. I would find a website which just lists all the different endings and go with that. But I remember these are the ones you need to have the ending I like, and hopefully you'll like too. Thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. I'll see you in the next one. I'm looking forward to it. Take care. All the best and good night.